Good morning, everybody. Brian Newbert here from GoldandBlack.com. Live again in Piscataway, New Jersey. On my way to the airport, wondering why my monitor on my Volvo SUV, I did not know Volvo still made cars. Apparently they do, is flashing like this. Can you see it? I don't know if you can or not. Can't be good. Anytime an electrical system in a car is flashing, in my experience, generally not good. Anyway, we're headed back to the airport. For those of you who did not sleep last night, caught up in the suspense of whether or not I was able to get a salt bagel before leaving New Jersey, I have terrible news for you. I did not. I could have gotten up I actually went to bed 15 minutes before the bagel place opened. So if I was really committed to this, I could have just stayed up another 15 minutes, been there for opening, and guaranteed myself not just one salt bagel, but probably multiple salt bagels, in which case I would have hoarded them like a squirrel in the winter. Anyway, this is another GoldandBlack.com postcard. I'm going to take this opportunity to mention the Whitaker Inn. I'm reminded of them because of the pursuit of great local cuisine, but also deer, the threat of deer on the road. So the Whitaker Inn, thank you so much to them for their support. Again, great people, great food, great land. And I will be driving by there Saturday after Purdue plays Iowa State. So Purdue beat Rutgers last night, as you know, 81-65. The random topic of choice here for this postcard is Oscar Cluff. I thought, he might not have been the best player in the game yesterday, but I think he was the most influential. And when I say game, I mean the period of time in which the game was decided, and that was the first half. I generally cover games not as a full 40 minutes, but as the portion of the game in which the outcome was decided. And the game obviously was decided in the first half yesterday. And to open that game, Oscar Cluff gets fouled on an offensive rebound on the very first play, setting a tone for a night where the foul differential really favored Purdue. The rebounding column really favored Purdue, and had a couple of kick-out passes for threes. I think his passing has been a revelation. I don't know if Purdue could have seen this Marc Gasol stuff coming from him, but that's kind of a mouthful. But I'm going to go back when I have time later today. I should let this guy know there's no more salt bagels. I'm sure that's what he's here for. Anyway, I think that when I have a moment to go back and watch everything, when I get back home or in the airport, one or the other, I'm going to itemize all of his assists and total up the points that came from his offensive rebounds and his passing alone. I think the offensive rebounding piece of it, Purdue's got probably half a dozen threes this year off second chances he generated and kicked back out. There was a pass yesterday where I think they ran that little high-low action out of Braden Smith, and Trey Kaufman ran in that short roll, pick-and-roll action in which Oscar Cluff easily could have gone up with the ball right at the rim, but he had Fletcher Lawyer open in one corner, had Braden Smith open in the other corner, and he picked Braden Smith because he was facing Braden Smith. Braden Smith made the three. Purdue is an elite corner shooting team. Elite. And, that's a situation where when the ball goes inside, Purdue's got the defense spread east to west as opposed to north and south. And there's going to be a lot of open threes there when the ball goes inside out. So Oscar Cluff finding those guys has been a huge thing for Purdue this year. Oscar Cluff is going to get his putbacks all year long, and he has just been everything Purdue ever could have hoped for from him and more. He is a rebounding tone setter. He is a physical tone setter, and he is the singular transformative piece in taking Purdue from a good team last year to a great team now. And this is all stuff we kind of figured would happen or speculated about happening back when he first signed, but it is all coming true. Every bit of it's coming true. So keep an eye on that foul differential the rest of the season, because it's going to swing back in Purdue's favor, it looks like. And Oscar Cluff makes his free throws. Daniel Jacobson makes his free throws. Those guys are like 75% between them or something like that so far this year. And when the guys getting rebounds at the end of the game and the close games are making free throws, you have a real problem if you're losing to Purdue in the final minutes of games. So That's what I got. Thank you again to the Whitaker Inn for your support. As always, we appreciate it. And that's what I got. So I'll probably do another postcard from Newark Airport, because there's no better idea than filming yourself in extremely valuable infrastructure. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.